Hello and welcome to CC and NJ Guy.
Wow, bro, that sounded really professional. That was good shit.
Very professional.
Yeah, super professional. That was awesome. I know. Do it again. Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it
Stab
right.
you in the
Do
face
it.
with a soldering.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken. Do it again.
Yeah.
So we're,
What's up, peoples? Welcome
What's
back.
up? Yeah.
Welcome back. How you doing, gentlemen?
I'm good.
Cool. Excellent. So go ahead, Lou. Tell us.
No, next, well, we're still doing the Halloween.
Yup. Still on a Halloween.
We're extending it,
We're
right?
extending. We have, right.
We did
because
5 parts and now we're bonus.
we're at
parts.
the,
We like Halloween so much, we're extending it.
Yeah. Bonus.
well, today is the Day of the Dead, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
Today.
that's
Well,
right.
we are
Yeah,
recording
Dia de la
today.
Muerte.
November 1st we're recording today. We
Right.
normally record on Fridays too, because yesterday was Halloween. So,
Yep.
you know,
Right. And Kenny, could you please tell us?
It is Dia de los Muertos. Muertos. Yep.
Okay.
Muertos.
We'll work on it later.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
come on.
Like
Right. So,
That was like Spaniard almost.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Okay.
No shit. No
Anyway.
shit. All right, go ahead, Lou.
so now we continue on with serial kills,
Yes.
right? So we're in the
Right.
process of watching. If you haven't seen it, I know you two guys are still in the middle of it, or
Yep.
almost. I watched the whole thing, and yeah, it was really bad.
Well, wait, tell me the show.
Disturbing.
Monster.
Monster. The Ed
on,
Gein story.
Yeah.
Yes, Ed
oh,
Gein.
man, listen.
Oh, it was
Real
nuts.
person.
Yeah.
It was
Real,
nuts.
you know.
Yeah. The whole thing was real. Everything that they talk about, well, he was a real serial killer and whatnot. And it was just showing
How
his
it
background
started
story,
and-
right.
And isn't that who Leatherface is supposed to be modeled
That's what
after?
Lou was telling us. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
was, the,
Which is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And then Lou said, what was it? It was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Then it was
Silence of the well, in
No,
order
Silence-
it would
yeah,
be
you said-
Psycho,
Psycho. I'm sorry.
and then it
Psycho
would
first.
be Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then it would be Silence of the Lambs.
Got it. Right. Okay.
Because all 3 of those films took something from that story and used it to make their
A
own.
lot of it was wearing skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Freaking insane.
It was
dude.
the when you watch the movie, the series, it was really done well. And the reason I say it was done well because I wouldn't feel the way I do if it wasn't.
Mhm.
Because I'm disturbed by watching this freaking thing. It was good, but at the same time, you're like, no,
Yeah.
it's so real. It's like the acting is incredible. I
Yeah.
think as far as to do that kind of part alone
Yeah.
is got to be mental
Mm-hmm.
some
Definitely,
way.
yeah.
In some way.
Like I want to
For me, just watching it was.
Well, I want to see the interview because it's Charlie
Right.
Hunan. Hunan is how you pronounce his name.
Oh,
from
Sons of
Sons of
Anarchy.
Anarchy.
Yeah, he was Jackson, Sons of Anarchy.
right.
Yeah.
And
He's a good actor. Good actor.
yeah, he's the one that does it. So he's from, was he Australian or something like that?
I think he's Australian.
Something like
yes.
that. So that then he doesn't have that voice, like he doesn't have the accent, of course.
Yeah.
And he's got he does his voice kind of almost like, oh, well, thank you, sir. It's like that crazy.
Right. Yeah. He came up with
Yeah,
it himself.
He's super fucking creepy, bro. He is creepy.
Yeah.
He is creepy.
I'm like, wow, this guy
Yeah,
is like
It's
really.
it's a cool show. That, like I was saying to you guys earlier, the wife, she says, yeah, no. She says, I want to watch it. So I'm like, I will put it back on. And we watched the first 2 episodes. I was already on episode 3. And after she saw, she said, no, I don't think so. I that's a lot for me. I'm like, they didn't show nothing gory yet though. Like nothing even crazy, not even gory, like no kind of just the whole mental, just how he speaks, how he is as a, the show is pretty wild. man.
Yeah. So, of course, it all stems from his childhood.
Right.
The shit that's going on, how his mother's treating him, and how
Mm-hmm.
she makes him feel, and it's total violation, and it's just when you watch it, and it's the woman. What's the actress's name from Roseanne?
Roseanne's sister. Yes,
Yes,
it was Roseanne's sister, Connors.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so when you watch it and see how it progresses, his mother gets a stroke. He takes care of his mother. He's washing his mother,
Yeah.
and then he's clothing her, and then eventually she starts to get better, and then eventually she has a heart attack and dies, and then he starts hearing her voice,
Yep.
and she's telling him what to do. So he goes and digs her up, but he can't get to it because there's a
It's a
barrier.
It's a metal.
no, it's not metal. It's concrete, I think.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what they use
Oh,
now
okay,
to cover it. But it could have been.
I don't
But
know.
I thought it was concrete.
1945, so I was like, it would do.
So he couldn't get to her.
Mhm.
So she's like, well, dig up the one next to me, she tells him.
Yeah. So get the hut.
So he does that.
That was great.
And he puts her in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
And where does that come from? What movie does that remind you of?
That's
Psycho.
Psycho, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you see the references through the series right away. And I'm naming them off while I'm sitting there watching it with Tanya.
Yeah.
And she's, how do you know this? I'm like, it's this movie. It's that movie. It's this movie. I've seen all these movies. I know. Yeah. And I understand what they're going, what the progression of the series. So it's really cool, you know.
It's creepy when you think about it, though. When you think about that was a real person that did all that shit, and the fact that they made movies from stuff that actually happened. It's not like someone imagined, like, you know, be really messed up. I'd be like, no, actually happened. I think we should put that in.
And this guy got a
fictional movie.
He got a crazy following.
Yeah.
People loved him.
That's insane, bro.
You know, at some point, and I don't want to jump ahead yet, so, you know, they do check with him to have him help the police out to find somebody who is also doing similar to what he was doing.
Right. Well, you know, but I mean,
and he was able to, you know, I don't want to say what it was or whatever, but your eyes will understand when you watch it. So I'm trying to be polite by not giving stuff away.
Yeah, not a spoiler.
So if you've seen it on the other people who are watching this or listening to it, you guys seen it already. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So you are definite. And those who haven't, you'll understand as soon as you're done.
Dude. Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, and then he gets involved with this girl who's also kind of demented.
Yes, and that's the part I got to catch up with.
She's showing him crazy pictures from Auschwitz and all the people from the Holocaust, and he's digging this. He's like, this is great.
Yeah.
He's loving it.
Yeah.
So his first victim, though, you guys already saw it, was his brother. Right? Kills him in the barn. He knocks him in the head with that piece of wood.
But that was an accident. I don't think that wasn't. I don't think that was like his first victim to say like.
Well, he still killed somebody, right?
Well, no. I know. I'm saying I'm going by what we say. What would be the serial killer?
He felt bad about it when he did it.
Yeah.
And then he fantasized that his brother actually was okay.
Yeah.
And then went back later and he wasn't.
Right.
Found him dead. And then he came up with this idea
how to
do the fire.
Right.
To say he got.
He got
smoke inhalation.
Yeah, and even the cops were bugging out with that too.
Right.
You saw that part, right, Tom?
No, I didn't see that part.
Oh, they didn't. They let him go.
No, I know, but that the cops came and spoke to him because so it's not really a spoiler. So in when his like Lou said he and his brother used to play this game. He says, "Gotcha." So he thought that he made believe like the mom was behind the brother. And when the brother turned around,
he did it.
Whacked him with a log, and he hit him harder than he
hit him hard.
He hit him hard, but because I think he just didn't know his own strength, kind of thing.
Yeah, because he was pissed off.
Yeah, and when he hit him, he killed him. But then when he's like, he grabbed the cart, the wheelbarrow. He starts to run out of the barn, and his brother jumps up, looks, and he's like, "Oh, you got me good there, Eddie."
Right when he's walking out of the barn.
He's walking out of the barn. He's like, "Okay." Yeah. He's like, "I'll make it right with Mama," and he closes the barn door.
Yeah.
The brother closes the barn door, but the brother's already dead. So it's what Ed saw in his head. You got to see it, dude. I'm telling you, it's bugged out. And you got to pay attention because it switches you back and forth to different stories.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's the same story, just different, like things that are going on that they suspect were going on in his head. So yeah, it's bananas, man. It's really spooky.
He winds up going in a direction and you see it happening. You're like, he's probably going to wind up doing this if he hasn't done it already. It's going to take you for a ride as far as what's going on and what he winds up doing.
Yeah.
It is so demented on every level. That's how good it was because it fucked me up just watching it. And I'm thinking, this movie messed me up. And I've seen horror movies.
Right.
This is about a guy who's actually done it. And maybe that's why it makes it different because when you're doing it's fantasy, right? But then when somebody you realize it was actually somebody who already did this is gone now.
Yeah, because like I was saying earlier, like when you watch like a horror movie, like, oh, that's plausible, but not really. That wouldn't happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when you watch this, you're like, that should
really
happen.
For real. Yeah.
Somebody did this.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's insane. But I guess too.
But they think it's normal.
Well, yeah, they think that it's something that's okay. Well, no, because they know that it's not okay to do because they do it in secret.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but remember, you're going to find out he plays this thing where he doesn't remember ever doing it.
Right.
So supposedly he's saying he has these lapses where he doesn't realize or whatever it is he's doing.
Right.
But that doesn't really, you know what I mean? Like you watch it, you guys are going to love it, man. Just watch the whole thing.
Oh, I'm going to, I
watch the whole
time.
thing. Seriously.
I'm going to watch it.
It was bananas.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? So it made a story about when Anthony Hopkins, right? I believe.
Yes.
In Silence of the Lambs.
Right.
He took that to a whole different level. They took that story. He was somebody who ate meat. Right?
Right.
Skinned somebody in the movie.
Yep.
Remember? He put the face on on him to get out.
Yep. Right. Remember that shit?
But also in Silence of the Lambs, don't forget you got Buffalo Bill, who was like wearing women's skin on his body.
And you will... Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that too.
That will be mentioned as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so you know. I'm not going to say what.
Yeah.
Okay. But you guys are going to be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this story... Whoever did this, and I should have paid attention, obviously, to the credits, but I was so like, after the movie was over, I'm like, all right, we need to watch something else because my mind is fucked.
Yeah, man.
You know what does that? Black Mirror does that to me. I can't watch too many episodes of Black Mirror.
I didn't see the second one.
Psychological. It's a
oh, no.
series.
What's the second one? Black Phone 2
Black Phone came out.
Yeah, I didn't Black Mirror.
No, I didn't see that.
It's Black Mirror is like Twilight Zone on steroids.
Okay.
But more psychological horror. If it's an anthology series.
Right.
So every episode's not linked together.
Okay.
And
like American Horror Story.
Yeah. Like that's an anthology series, but every season is different.
Wasn't Gaga in American Horror Story?
Yeah.
But with Black Mirror, it's like Twilight Zone. Every story is completely
different. Okay.
But like you watch it afterwards, you get like messed up. You're like, oh my God. Like I can't watch, like you can't binge it. I don't know people.
Dude, it's disturbing. I mean, these things that you're like, but
when you see stuff like that, you can't binge it.
The sick part is there's people like that out there. And unfortunately for them, because they finally, they schizophrenia, I have to tell you, right? So the way the doctor described it, I don't think I'm ruining anything for you here. You guys probably already figured that out, but the shit that he does. He said, your mind is like a shattered mirror and there's shards all over the place.
Okay.
But you can't decipher which ones are real and which ones are not.
Right.
Got it.
So in his mind, it's as real as it can be as if it was fake. You know, when it was fake,
right.
Or when it okay, you get that, but still it doesn't make it right, obviously. We can't have this guy going around fucking...
Yeah, just doing whatever.
You know.
La-di-da, kill somebody.
Yeah.
La-di-da, dig up a grave. La-di-da, yeah.
You know, by the way, vulva. Just remember that.
Dude, I saw that. Yeah.
Just remember that.
I saw that.
And then you'll be like...
Yeah, because, wait, what movie... Was that when with Alfred Hitchcock was walking through and they were talking
he was showing the movie to Anthony Perkins, God. I believe it was.
No, the Psycho.
Who was the guy who played Psycho? Who was the guy who played
Perkins.
Psycho? It was
Anthony Perkins.
Perkins.
So he shows him.
Yeah. It was insane.
Because I picked you for this movie.
Yeah.
And I guess that you guys seen that part then already.
I saw that part. I said he didn't see that at all.
Oh, he didn't see it all. Oh shit! So we got it.
It's all right. It's all right.
You won't ruin it for you?
No.
Yeah, no. We're sorry we're not ruining it for you guys.
If something's really good,
no, I think a lot of people. To be honest, I think I'm already. People have seen the damn thing already, and I'm like far behind already. I think but either way, if I'm not,
that show I don't feel is like a spoiler because it's a real life.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
So you can see it happening.
Now listen, of course they Hollywood it and do whatever they do, right?
Yeah.
So, but when you watch the scenes when it's him and what he's doing and how it happens, you're like. You're like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. People know what's going, like, you can't, it doesn't, you can never, of course, find any reason to make that seem like that's okay. You know what I mean? Like,
and like I said, that's why
it's happening.
Yeah. That's why,
and then you got that chick who's with him too.
Yeah.
Girl.
I know. That's why I got to catch up to see
she's super demented.
Yeah. See, that's
all right. So she started to show her true colors too.
Yeah. Nice. So they were tag teams.
Well, no, not like that.
Okay.
Not like that.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it, but all right. She's more someone who likes to look at it after it's done. That's where her mind is at, And don't forget, in this, he also fantasizes about that woman in Germany who actually took skin from Jews and used it for lamps and things of that nature.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, you got to see this shit, man.
So you're going to see that. I'm sorry.
You got to see. Yo, wait till you see.
You'll be fine,
out, bro. Yeah. It's going to bug you the fuck out, man. It's and the episodes are just right, long enough. You know what I mean? The episodes aren't too long. Like, oh, this is just...
Some are long, and then some are a little bit shorter.
Right, it's just giving you those stories.
You know what it is? I got caught up with the It. series. So
maybe
I'll talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
No, we should. We can.
When we're done talking about this, we'll
because there's a couple that you said there was a couple. I hadn't even really looked. There was a couple of shows now, documentaries where they're talking about serial killers.
Yeah,
right. You got that one woman,
that whole shit.
The one we were talking about earlier.
That's the one I gotta see, bro. I want to see the one with the chick that she's the killer.
Yeah,
like I want to see that.
What's it? God,
I don't have no.
We just talked about it.
No, not this week. Maybe we talked about
Netflix. No, we're talking. No, we didn't bring that up last week, did we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, you and I brought it up last week. I didn't see this. We didn't talk about this week, but there's a chick too. That's the serial killer. That's what I want to see.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like you don't hear too much about women serial killers. Like you hear like the Black Widow,
but there are a lot of them.
And that's what I'm saying,
There's
man.
been in history, but usually it's men, but women, once in a while you can find
because I think they categorize women differently from serial killers. You know what I'm saying? Like the women's like, like the nurse, like there was a nurse that had turned around and was, killing people, elderly or whatever, giving them the extra shots and stuff like that. Another one where she had people that would come in and staying at her boarding house kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like little things like that.
Right.
But you don't think of them as like the serial killers. You think like, the guys were fucking with them and that's why they turned around and killed that guy or whatever. You know what I mean? That momentary shit. The guys, you hear about like, right, what's going now, that Gilgo Beach down in Long Island.
Yeah.
They have all those bodies that they're finding out in the beach.
That's fucked up.
And it's crazy because they were looking at one guy and they turn around and now they're finding a whole bunch of bodies because that seems to be the burial ground.
Was that recently?
Right. Yeah. This is in the past 2 years.
Because I remember they did an episode of Law and Order with that.
Because there was other bodies, but it was somewhere else. It wasn't the same beach.
Okay.
Yeah. As I'm telling you, man, there's just so many. Half the time when it's, when you look at these missing persons posters and stuff like that, when you see, you don't think that they probably got caught up by, a serial killer that the police, I'll say the police don't want to say he's a serial killer because then that's when you put everybody into panic. You know what I'm saying? We'd all be going crazy looking around. Is that you? Is it Tom? Where were you last night? Lou, what do you mean? You're why is your bumper fucked up, Lou? You know what I mean?
What's on your bumper, man? So did you guys ever hear Angela Simpson?
No.
She tortured and murdered 46-year-old Terry Neely in Phoenix in August 2009 and admitted to hammering 3-inch nail into his head during the attack. Over the course of a 3 days, she beat, stabbed, reports she say 50 times, strangled, dismembered, and convicted. Oh, she was convicted for life in prison.
Just on the one dude?
On the one dude.
Oh, you believe this?
That's crazy. I'm sorry, guys.
No, sorry.
For 3 days, she beat him. Stabbed him. 50 times she stabbed him. Strangled and dismembered him. Was later convicted and given life in prison.
You see, bro?
If you want, I can pull up an original news coverage.
Why do you want to know if she knew him? Because then it's like...
I don't know what that is, but that is scary shit, man, because you never know who you're bumping into. So you got to be careful.
Saying.
That's why.
I'm just saying.
Let your instincts, if you feel funny about something, don't ignore that feeling and go with it and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, bro.
And hopefully you have intuition on it.
Right.
Yeah, for real.
I think you do, though. I think something... You know why? Because we second guess ourselves, right?
Fair enough.
But at that moment, if, God forbid, you ever find yourself in that moment, I hope you never do, you don't second guess yourself. You just go with knee-jerk reaction. As soon as it comes into your head, yep, I'm out, gone.
I think
just go.
And understand me, I think that now, as funny as it may sound, I think we're too old for a serial killer to come after us.
Okay, dude.
Because
why are you touching the money for? Don't touch the money. You can't do that. I'm speaking to yourself, right?
No.
Don't put me involved in this.
We're going to look at what it is that they look for. They're always like younger people or the elderly.
Oh, so now you're going to start a trend by just throwing that shit out there on the internet. There we go.
Now we got elderly serial killer attacking stalking senior citizen homes and shit.
No. That's what I saw on television. That's what they said.
I see.
No, they said that,
it's too easy for them. It would be too easy.
Well, that's what it is.
Serial killers, they want a challenge.
They want a challenge. So that's when they get the younger people. Because that's like the Son of Sam and things like that. And what was the other one that he used to put him in the...
Or what is his name, too? Bundy,
right. Bundy. You see what I'm saying? So, like, it's all those that they were the youngers. It was the girls. It was
stalking women.
Exactly. So, it was that.
Actually, what's his name killed a few older people. The Night Stalker, Ramirez. And he killed some old people. He killed some old people.
Yeah.
Richard Ramirez. I think he killed.
Right.
You ever watched the documentary on him?
No.
That is.
Listen, until you guys started telling me, bro, I never paid any attention to it.
I'm telling you, if you want to watch a good serial documentary, his is wild. And he was getting away with it for so long they couldn't catch him. And eventually they did the whole town manhunt, and he couldn't. People were literally on the lookout for this guy. They had his picture. They figured out who he was, and he was on the run. People were spotting him and shit, and calling the police. He's over here. He's over here. It was crazy. That's a good one. Yeah. But he was out of his mind too. He was killing, and he went to San Francisco. He killed people in San Francisco. Went back to L.A. Killed people in L.A. again. Yeah.
Ramirez. I'm gonna check that out. Bro.
He used to dance around their bodies, and draw pentagrams, upside down pentagrams, satanic stuff. Right. And he would listen to AC/DC and shit.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, you see, bro.
There's those who would do things to this nature where they would trap you, catch you, knock you out, take you, right? Lure you in somehow. And then
make you a prisoner and torture you.
And then tell you, I'm going to pretty much rape you, and then I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to rape you again.
Well, what's that one? Is it BTK, bind, torture, kill, or something? The killer? He does that to people. He ties them up and tortures them and kills them.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm telling you, bro.
What was that movie? Hostel? Hostel.
That's scary stuff.
Remember that shit? Yeah.
Scary stuff. I tend to think that if you're in touch with... Oh, shit.
No. Party foul.
Sorry, dude. It's all good. Don't worry about it. We'll get it later. My bad.
Don't step on your glasses now. Your foot is right under your glasses.
Thanks, Conch. Woo! We had an accident here.
Yeah.
Actually, not we. I should say.
All right. We'll clean up a little bit.
No problem. It's all good. Shit happens. Anyway, what were we saying?
You were talking about serial killer and what some of them do. And
well, yeah. So they'll kill them, or even make them. They'll have more than one and have one watch while he's doing that to the first one, telling them they're going to go ahead and do that to you next.
Or what about the people that don't kill? They just they keep you for 10 or 15 years and then kill you. Those people have you locked in their basement.
Well, just the fact that they would trap you and prison you like that is pretty fucked up.
A lot of them are usually sex offender reasons, but
I don't know.
But some of them I think do both, or this real twisted shit.
I remember a bunch of years ago, you're saying that there was the one that the guy, he was a truck driver. I think it was him and his wife, and they had somebody. They would kidnap girls every so often. Right. They would keep them in a bin underneath the bed because they were over the road truckers. So you know how it has that cab and it has the bed in the back, and they kept the girls underneath the thing in there. There was another one where another couple had the girl under the bed, they had the bed frame, if you will, was a cage for the girl that they would kidnap and had her chained up in there. Yeah.
People
in the bed.
Man.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, bro.
That shit's way scarier than any.
Yeah. That's the point I was trying to make earlier in reference to...
It makes horror movies fun to watch because you're this is fiction.
Because they make it funny, and they have the suspense, there's music. But in real life, there's no fucking music.
Yeah, no.
This shit's happening, it's, and it's terrifying, and I would hate for anybody to fucking ever do that. But when you watch it and you realize, okay, this is not based, but it is true,
Right.
And of course they do their thing to it, but, which makes it even worse, I think. They probably add more to it that they should have.
Yeah.
But that being said, it's still, it's crazy. Yeah, but it's just the fact that you feel like you automatically realize, okay, this is not fake. This is real.
Yep.
Where versus when we watch other movies. But now that when you hear about Chainsaw Massacre and Silence of the Lambs and Psycho, you're always going to remember, oh shit, those came because of that movie.
From this guy, right.
Everybody got influenced by whatever happened in this.
Yeah. Yes.
It's crazy.
I'm telling you, man. Think about it. It can't be that so I always said, Twilight Zone, when we look at the old black and white Twilight Zones, I always see newer movies,
right?
That came off of some of those things. Like I said, the Annabelle and the Chuckies are an episode of...
But that's paranormal. We're not talking about that.
Well, I'm just saying, just all of those ideas. You know, it's like my point was.
Oh,
that,
right. Oh, I
know,
see what you're saying.
But then, like I said, and they were like, ooh, like you said, it was paranormal. It was like, oh shit.
The movies are based on those two, the couple.
Right. Yeah. But it's you still don't take it as, I guess I don't want to say as, it doesn't have the same impact as watching those serial killer movies.
No.
You know, you get me? Like it's still like you guys.
You would say I'd take that any day over the week. Twice on fucking Sunday.
Because
you know what I'm saying, bro? You'd be like,
am I really going to run into a ghost?
I'm good with this side. I'm all right.
Over here, like how am I really going to see that crazy killer doll? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I going to really have to, like, am I going to go to a yard sale and buy that, crazy looking doll and have him in my attic or whatever, or
is there really going to be a clown in the, Pennywise in the sewer?
In the sewer.
No.
But then, you turn around and you're at your grocery store and you're looking at a guy and the guy just happens to look at you just a little bit, like he just stared at you just a little bit too long.
But sometimes, most of the times, these people don't even know it's happening.
Right. But I'm just talking about how our psyche, like it's just that one, like, why is he looking at me? Don't look at me. Why is he looking at me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think most people know if those people, because I think the people who do that kind of crime are so sophisticated in the way they have certain things, they do it a certain way,
methodical.
Whether it's thought out or just part of their personality or whatever, that's how they're driven. You know what I'm saying?
Or what's his name? The one that dressed like the clown.
John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy. That guy was. Wow. We want to talk about
he's in his crawl space.
You see what I'm saying?
Like
so
disturbed beyond belief, because what he did to these people, most of them male, I think, most of them.
He was like,
he was
people that worked for him, it wasn't not good.
And that's what I'm saying.
This is not good.
Just the idea.
Scary.
I mean, like I said, so right now it's Halloween. People are running around and they're wearing all the costumes and whatnot.
Right.
We had that haunted walk. So now it's like, dude, like that could have been anybody. Snatch somebody up and pull them into the woods.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At all the little haunted walks or whatever.
Right.
You never just give somebody a fucking idea. Sorry. It's just,
no.
You know what I mean? It's just, it's little things like that. Remember a handful of years ago, bro, that everybody was dressing up as clowns and they were just like coming out like from behind a doorway, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And it was scaring the shit out of people.
Yeah.
They were doing those videos where the clown would like smash someone's head.
Yeah, like it was a watermelon and and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, think about it. Those are things that were based on something real. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it even scarier.
Right.
And like I said, I'm not saying the paranormal stuff isn't real. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just,
I guess you should be thankful for the fact that the person doesn't necessarily need to reference anything.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like be able to come out of his own mind.
Yeah.
They're like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to. No, I don't want to be around this motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if he's doing it on his own, then you worry. But if he's borrowing it and he's making his own story, like the guy with the Chainsaw Massacre, you'll find out in the movie how he goes about what he does and why he makes the movie.
Okay.
So there's more behind him, the reason why he does it. So when he does it, he has it in his mind and he has a certain picture the way, and now you understand why the movie was made the way it was. So it'll be pretty cool when you guys watch it. It's going to be, I'm telling you, there's so much referenced through the movie and how it steps through his life, and how many people he actually took out.
Right.
You're like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's the
Bananas.
craziest part too. Because I mean, I've watched, a lot of the police shows, and you hear the just what they profile a lot of these killers are, to be, and it always starts off with something small. I'm like, whether it's like peeping Tom stuff, or if it's they killed the bird by accident and then they just got hooked and they're killing another animal or something like that.
Right.
And usually it's kids, like they
right.
Like what's his name used to do that? He wasn't a serial killer, but he was a mass murderer. But he was a hitman. No, Iceman.
Oh, Iceman.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That guy was, when they did the interviews with him, watch those interviews.
Okay, so now let's go back a second.
Doesn't feels nothing about it.
Bro,
piss me off, I kill you.
Yeah.
But what's the difference?
For him, it's no big deal. It's no sweat off my ass.
But what's
for
the
me,
difference?
it's
like
like,
you
all
just said mass murderer and serial killer. What would be the difference?
No, well, I think
killers.
No. Excuse me, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying I was watching this the other night, and they were saying, because they talk about this in a movie where they, like, the person who's in jail says, "Oh, now it's serial killer." So it seems, at least the way the movie played it, or the series, I should say, is that they came up with it later on. So it was one thing, then it was another thing, and then it just progressed. during the generations, and it was called something different.
So, like, the difference between a mass murderer is one that just kills a lot of people. Right.
But a serial killer does the same thing.
A serial killer has, like, a type.
Okay.
Like, they have a specific way they kill the person, the same type, or a specific victim they look for. They have, like, a serial, like, it's a... They have like a specific
whatever it is, and there's a lot of them.
Like a mass murderer is like someone who like
it doesn't matter.
Like at that concert with that guy that was in Vegas that was killing everybody. He's a mass murderer.
But you said the guy Iceman is a mass
murderer. Well, he was a hitman.
So he was a hitman. Got it.
It was hitman.
It was work.
It was business.
The guy, he was the perfect guy for it.
Yeah,
because the guy,
he was a psychopath. Literally a psychopath.
For him, it didn't face him.
Right. No emotion,
nothing
at all. That's psychopathy. That's psycho. That's what a real.
And that's when I say I'm thankful for whatever little bit I have.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Just kidding.
Jeez, no, yeah.
Psychopath killer. Not all psychopaths are bad people. Some psychopaths go into things that high risk jobs because they don't have fear.
Right.
Like someone who's not like a bad person but is a psychopath might be like a test pilot. Because it's a dangerous job and they just don't have fear because they don't have emotions.
They can just continue on as if nothing ever happened. Right.
Yeah, and they get a lot
of
money.
No weight on their mind. They have other things, but they do have certain things. It's just a matter of finding what it is that sets them off. So then you can
right. Then,
when that. But what's great though is that at least they're smart, and so it is true that they actually Silence of the Lambs. You'll find this out in the movie. I mean, the series that they actually do go talk to certain individuals to find out information or how they can help them find that person that they're looking for who's actually out there doing some just randomly killing whoever. We need to find out.
Right.
And that's what's really cool about it, because when they go and talk to the first one in the movie, because it's not him first, they go to him second, believe it or not. So, but it's so funny. When you watch it, you guys are going to die laughing. This guy didn't even care. He just talked about himself and everything, but where the game was informational. He would tell you exactly what he did, why he did, how, but it was off the hook bananas. You know what I mean? So, his temperament. Now, of course, he was the actor in the series. I keep saying movie. In the series, he said, I believe he came up with the idea with the voice, because I don't believe that was actually based on his voice. I think he came up with a different one.
That would be creepy.
I could be wrong, but that's what I heard and actually read. But if it's wrong, my mistake. But that's interesting too, because it sounds like what an actor would do.
Right.
They would come up with, because listen, you got to make the movie good. You want to make it interesting. You got
to make it your own.
Right. And you want people to go, what the fuck's that about?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Because
you're taking it back.
Yeah.
Right. You're taking it like, what the?
Yeah.
Hey,
why the hell is he talking like that? And you got to see it, because I'm telling you, see that shit.
Wait, when you guys progress into the series, just all I ask you to do for me is, you don't have to go into detail. Just whatever one word or two that describes what you saw the night that you watched, or two that you watched, whatever it is, and just give it to me and I'll know exactly what you mean. I'll go, told you.
Yeah.
Wait. It's like, how can it get even worse? And it does. And you're like, what in God's name?
Yeah.
If there's even one, and then you think about what happens to those people who do that kind of crime, that kind of life. We talk about life after death, right? Not to bring that in, but think about it. So if we think about life after death, they say people who will commit suicide, things of that nature, either they will have, most of the time, I think they have a negative experience, but then a positive.
Right.
Like they go through a dark, and then whatever it is,
the dark again.
And then somehow a light appears, and
so it's not
all of them, but some go back even while they were still in the dark, were brought back.
Part-time damnation.
Yeah. But their dark is always different, because they say most people, whatever they were brought up on, is, from what they can tell, they're all having the same experience, but in their own way, referencing whatever it was that they grew up with. So if you say Roman Catholic.
Right.
Well, you guys Roman Catholic, both of you?
Catholic, whatever.
Catholic. I grew up.
I guess,
right.
I'm not now.
I was brought up, Jewish, not ultra religious at all, conservative. We did the normal stuff. So yeah, but it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Listen, all that shit is scary. I mean, like we said before, I almost feel like for back then, since we're talking, mostly about Ed Gein, in the 1940s, that, a lot of this, they were, I'm going to say it was almost like fresh out of cowboy stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, he was,
Wild West.
Where was he again? What was the state?
Minnesota?
Minnesota. And he had that voice of it. He made it like a Minnesota voice, but it was very subtle and no motion at all.
Right.
And that was the creepy part. And even when he would look at you, the way he had his hair combed, the whole fucking thing was disturbing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right? You're like, wow, this is good. Whoever did this movie, and even if they added their own little flair to it just to get it to be recognized, it's awesome because it made you feel uneasy bad.
Think about, like, but that's what they looked like. I mean, even if you look like the Halloween costumes from back in the 30s and 40s, they were fucking creepy looking, bro. Like, a lot of that shit was scarier than what we see now as far as costumes are concerned. Like, it was just like the burlap sack, you know what I'm saying, with the eyes cut out a little bit or something like that, just or just having just that plain, like, super white face, and in the pictures, the eyes are all dark and sunken looking and stuff. And these are the kids, they were wearing those costumes. I think just the things that we see, what they found normal was just so, it was okay for them. You know what I'm saying? So like Ed Gein, like you said, he had his hair combed a certain way. They all wore.
Well, he was meticulous about certain things until his mother died, though.
Right, until his mom died, but because she was the ultimate religious.
Well, no, but I'm talking about as far as his. I don't want to. Well, let's just say through the series, you will find that it will whatever it is he's doing is going to increase, and it takes over.
Right,
he's not very neat.
Right. Yeah.
At all.
Right. I saw that too in that.
So it's going to be
because now he doesn't have his mom.
But his mom is there. He has the dead body in the rocking chair, and he talks to her, and he sees the light go on when he looks at the house.
I know that.
What movie is that reference?
That's Psycho.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. It's just all that shit. I don't know, bro. You got to see it. Wait till you see the movie, bro.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was saying. No, I don't want to interrupt.
Just when it references I'm watching for me. Yeah. Not so, Tanya was like, this movie was good. She's glad she's finished watching it. For me, same thing, absolutely. But I was able to reference almost everything in the movie when I saw it. I was like, okay, that would be this, that would be that would be this, that would be like, I knew right away which movie it would go to.
I gotta continue watching. Like I said, I got caught up with Welcome to Deary. So maybe we'll talk about that.
So
next.
So that
absolutely,
that show is really good.
Is it?
It's like a. Because the whole it's obviously from the new tour movies, the two newer ones,
right? Yes,
but it's like a prequel.
That's what I was going to ask you.
It takes place in the 60s, and because he comes every how many years? 27 years? Is it something like that? So this is the previous time before the 80s or whatever one that he came from. So they show him getting like birthed, which is really weird. So like.
What?
So I'm going to tell a little.
What was he getting? Oh, you are, but I want to know what.
Born.
So birth,
So like, listen,
birthe,
Like okay.
So getting birth.
So like,
how old is he? Oh, when he was actually a baby.
No, because he comes every 27 years. So this is him coming. This is him spawning.
Got you.
So like, there's like a kid, and he's like, he's like a troubled kid. He's in the movie theater, and he gets kicked out of the movie theater. He's hiding, and then like he's like hitchhiking, and this family comes and picks him up, and they're all like your typical like late 50s, 60s, like the dad has the glasses with the horn rim, and like hi, and it's got the kid in the backyard, and like they just seem
station wagon.
Station wagon. They seem like this nice family, but things start getting weird, and like the kid's always spelling everything right, and the girl, she like takes like liver, puts her hands in liver, and puts in the kids. Everything's starting to get weird, and like the dad's like, oh, can you spell kidnap? K-I-D, and like the kid, and they're like, some shit's happening, and the kid tries to take the steering wheel, and he bumps the mom, and she's pregnant. She goes, oh, someone looks like he's wanting out too. O-U-T, O-U, and they're all chanting O-U-T, oh, and the woman, she just gives birth, and it's this fucking baby head with bat wings, and that's it.
Okay.
Being spawned.
Wow. Yeah, that's Pennyworth.
Pennywise, yeah.
Pennywise, I'm sorry.
Pennyworth.
Pennywise.
Sounds like
DC. That's Pennyworth. That's what's the name? The Batman's butler, Alfred Pennyworth.
But no, yes, real creepy. And the Halloween, the scenes, like, so last night.
What is he, some kind of demon or something?
Yeah, because every 27 years or whatever, he gets spawned in Deary or whatever. So this time is in the 60s or whatever. But there's a scene. He's like, because Pennywise, he's kind of like Freddy Krueger. He does the same shit, but not through dreams. There's a girl, she like lost her mom, like died giving birth to her or whatever, and all of a sudden she sees her mother, and like there's like an umbilical cord attached to her, and the umbilical cord's trying to pull her in, and it's like a mouth on her stomach as it's like pulling it in. It's like,
you see,
and then all of a sudden, like you see like its eyes, the yellow glowing eyes in the mouth.
Wow,
it's like some nightmare fuel type. So they're really good scenes.
So let me ask you. So what do you? Be interesting to find out where the hell they got that reference from. What movie or what series or whatever did they look at and go?
If that's just pure imagination.
Because that's Stephen King.
Imagination.
Stephen.
That's kind of Stephen Kingish.
Yeah,
it is.
No, it is.
It is Stephen King.
Yeah.
So
he's out there.
So he's already out there.
Yeah.
He's already out there.
He's like king of the second.
But I'm sure. Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
Well, he wrote The Shining, and that's like the old time. I think.
Yeah.
We've talked about it a few episodes.
Agreed.
Yeah. Because a lot of those guys now, that's the psychological kind of crazy horror. Because you have M. Night Shyamalan. Peele is doing it now.
He's good at it.
His daughter's doing it too. M. Night Shyamalan. I'm sorry. Yeah. M. Night Shyamalan's daughter's doing writing the movies too, and she's super young. I think I don't even think she's 21 yet, and her shit is crazy. You're like, what? So yeah, man. But I got to see that.
Yeah, I
got to see
and
that.
Like I said, so that thing comes out, and it's like it's still attached to the umbilical cord, the baby, and the it baby, and the thing's flying around. And eventually it fucking just bursts out of the glass and then it goes into the sewers.
Wow.
Okay.
But then you see it again and there's a scene when it's now a giant baby head with wings and it's just people and
a baby head.
Guts. The little kids, he's killing the little kids in the movie theater. It's you got to see it.
Yeah.
I was, like I said, this is a little spoiler alert. So spoiler and everybody.
Yeah, whatever. People get over it.
So, but it's good. It's even if I spoil it, you still want to see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it this week.
The show itself the story's a little slow, especially the first episode because they gotta
they just getting set up.
Even the second episode's, the
third episode,
the scenes though are
okay.
They're good.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start watching all those.
Nice.
Like, I'm gonna finish watching.
Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, that's
very
it.
nice.
That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna finish watching Monster, the Ed Gein story, and then I'm gonna start watching.
That one starts off right off the bat. Even after the first episode, you're already like, "What am I watching?
What the? Yeah,
what am I watching right now,
dude? Yeah, I can't wait. I gotta finish watching those. I'm not gonna be able to watch them tonight.
Yeah,
but I'll start watching them tomorrow. We'll continue watching them all tomorrow because I still have so much other stuff I have to get caught up on, just to finish. But man. Yeah, this has been a fun Halloween, though, man. This is good October month for all the horror things that we've covered because, we talk about it in random, like, just in general, people talk about it in random, but for us to sit and, we did the whole, we got it on that shit, bro. Yeah, we were in it.
Absolutely.
We were in it, bro.
Yeah.
We were.
I like it. It's good.
That was fun.
Hope you guys are liking the cover photos I've been putting up.
Oh, yeah, those things are great, man. I love them.
Yeah, it's been funny.
We got it now where it's like, it's like Ghost Adventures all the time.
The
adventures of CC and NJ guy.
Yeah, bro.
Kind of vibe.
The adventures.
Yeah. Because we got one more, right?
CC
We're doing
and
one
the
more
NJ
episode
guy.
for Halloween stuff.
Huh?
We have one more episode to do of Halloween stuff.
Well,
we're doing the day of
We're done, but we're just
the recap.
That's all.
Yeah. All right, cool beans. Yeah.
It's only a day after. I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this was fun. This was fun.
It's on the Day of the Dead.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Remember Friday the 13th, and then they had that movie Saturday the 14th. You ever see that?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that's a movie.
Yeah, Saturday the 14th is a movie.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a funny horror flick. Well, it's like a spoof, but
it's a spoof.
Yeah.
Cool.
But so with that, thank everybody for listening, watching, follow, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Thank you for being here. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Live long and prosper.
Stay spooky.